Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly market analysis session. This analysis is for week 25 of 2025. We're in the month of June. 2 weeks have passed. We're in the third week of June. This is the dollar index. Before I proceed, let me apologize for not using Trading View. I usually use Trading View for my analysis, but I don't know what's happening to my Trading View. I tried to put it up several times today and it's not just responding. So it's delayed the analysis till now. So I just want to decide to use MT4 to do the analysis so we can have something for week 25. All right, so this is the dollar index weekly time frame. Last week we saw a bearish movement to the downside. It disrespected the bullish order block on 4 hours time frame. It disrespected this bullish order block, this one here. Where is it? This particular one, yes. No. Hold on. This one, good. This one here. The last down close, these two down close candles. Okay, this was where we were as at last week, and I told us that I want to see the bullish order block hold price so that it could go higher. All right, let's take out this buy sell liquidity trade to this area before it sells off. But we didn't see that. Monday consolidated, Tuesday created a high of the week, and then we started selling off from there. And this is where we are at the moment. So from what it has done on daily time frame, it has broken below this low, taking out the April's low, created a bearish order block here. So it could retest the bearish order block inside this volume imbalance and then sell off. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at it doing that, which is around this area here. So you could trade into this area, which is deep premium for a sell-off, or you could just roll from here. Now my target is actually here. If you go to weekly time frame, you would see a volume imbalance right here, and it actually touched the higher end of the volume imbalance. I want to see it trade into it. It may not completely close it for week 25, but I want to see it trade into it, taking out previous week's low. So that is what I'm looking at. So on that basis, I'm electing to go short on the dollar index. Okay, even if it rallies up, I want to see find some resistance here and then sell off. That's what I want to see. That's for the dollar index. The next is Euro US. Euro US weekly time frame. We can see that last week was bullish as well, taking out April's high on daily time frame. You see that structure is bullish on daily time frame. It's been bullish, so I want to see it continue its bullish move. But if you look at it on this daily time frame, you can see that there's an FVG here and there's an order block here. So any movement to the downside, I want to see it find some support here and then still rally higher. Something like this. This is what I'm talking about. There's the FVG here. So if it wants to go lower, I want to see it find some support here. All right. We have other block here. We have FVG on daily time frame, small FVG on 4 hours. So it could retrace here and still go higher. That will be fine. So if we see a retracement Monday into Tuesday, creating the low of the week, that could be a buy for the week, holding it to take out a previous week's high. That's what I'm looking at. Now, because I expect that it's going to go higher because dollar is going to go lower. All right. So that's for Euro USD. Last week we saw good sell-off buy after Tuesday, after as Tuesday created the low of the week on. You can see this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, taking out Monday's low and then created the low of the week on Tuesday, rallied higher, took out this short-term high here, came back, traded into the order block, hit it perfectly well on Wednesday, and then it was a bullish week all through till Thursday, creating the high of the week. Had a retracement on Friday. So that's what we saw last week. This week, I want to see it could trade to this level, taking out this low into this area here, old high here, supporting it. And then want to see it find some support here and then rally higher. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. So trade up to this level and then rally higher because I am of the opinion that we are, are bullish for Euro USD and bearish for dollar index. Let's go to the next one. That's GBP USD. So GBP USD weekly time frame, we saw a bullish movement as well, but you could see what is happening on GBP. It's not as we saw on Euro USD. It's going higher, but it's not really, the momentum is not very strong. It's not very strong. Looking at it, you can see that if it breaks above this high, it's going to really challenge this high to take out this high. I think that's why it's really been taking its time to, go higher gradually while allowing dollar to fall to our objective on the downside. Okay, so once dollar starts to go higher, this will really give up the ghost and sell because that's why you see it taking its time to go high. It's not really moving the way Euro USD is moving. Daily time frame. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, really, it didn't really move as much as it's supposed to move. So this also happened last week. We opened here and traded up, bearish order block, rejected, went lower, cleared, sells our liquidity here. That was on Tuesday, creating a low of the week. We tried to retest that low, we couldn't, and then we started going higher after breaking structure to the upside. This is the Tuesday, rallied up, came back, and then this is the structure broke to the upside right here. We tested it, other block, then rallied higher. Wednesday, Thursday, saw it went higher. Friday for Euro USD, it made a lower high. GBP USD had a higher high. So it was a crack in correlation. Then we had this movement to the downside. Now, what I expect looking at this, I want to see it consolidate here a little. Okay. I want to see it consolidate here a little. Though it's going to go higher, but I want to see that form of consolidation a little before it breaks higher. Okay, that's what I want to see. Now, if Friday's low is not broken, and if it finds some support inside this FVG, that will be a catalyst to send it higher. But if it breaks below this low, we might want to run this sell side liquidity here. That's for this pair. Okay, there's an FVG here. As said on weekly time frame, there's an FVG here. This FVG, it has not tested this FVG. It's just going higher gradually. So if it breaks below this low here, that's Friday's low, that will give it room to run this sell side liquidity and see if it can touch the FVG on weekly time frame. If we mark that weekly time frame out, let me FVG on weekly time frame, that's this one here. Okay, and then we'll just pose it to 1 hour time frame. You can see that's this area here that's sweeping this low. Okay, so if it breaks below this low, we might want to be bearish into that level, but that's not what I'm seeing because I expect dollar to go bearish. So that will mean that this is going to consolidate and then go higher. Okay, that's for Euro USD. For GBP USD, for AUD USD, we had, let me expand it. It's been consolidating here. We have this a monthly time frame. That's the other block on monthly time frame here. That's where we are seeing that consolidation. It's been consolidating there on weekly time frame. That's a breaker block, a high, a low, higher high, broke to the downside. There's a breaker block here, so it's also consolidating there. All right. Not no really great movement to the upside. Only swept sells liquidity and then it's just stuck in the range there. So you can see nothing really significant. So for this pair, I really have no, except this one. If you want to trade this pair, then you would be trading within the range. Okay, so on every day, look at in every day, look at where sell side liquidities and buy side liquidities and just trade opposite directions. Attacking buy side and sell side. It's not a trending environment yet. Stuck in the range. Okay, we had this surge to the downside. We almost came to fill it up completely. This is another block here. So if this other block holds price, you might want to go higher one more time, and that will also it's also confirming the bearishness for the dollar. So if dollar is going to be bearish, this could stay here, find some support here, and then rally high. But if it breaks below this low, then we're going to be bearish to take out sell side liquidity resting below these lows. That's for this. Let's go to NZD/USD. NZD/USD on monthly time frame. There's an FVG here. This FVG, you can see our price has traded into the FVG. That's the FVG here, right here. Good. We're inside the FVG. It's respected the FVG and then traded lower on weekly time frame. That's the old low. I feel we might also run it one more time, at least testing the old low. We're inside this breaker block. This is a breaker block. This is a breaker block. A high here, a low here, higher high, broke it down downside. That's the breaker block. It's still inside the breaker block. So we're just consolidating here to allow dollar to go to its lower downside objective. But I think we're still we're still going to run higher. We have a volume imbalance here. So if it goes higher on daily time frame, let's see nothing significant. 4 hours time frame, anything significant? Okay, it's as if 4 hours time frame wants to break below this low. We have FVG here. That could be an area to find some support before it rallies higher to this level. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Nothing else. Nothing else stands. Okay, this was already traded to the bullish order block. If it breaks below it, then we're going to go lower to the 4 hours objective I showed us. But if it stays around here, it's going to go higher to upside objective. So this is just fully stuck in the range, nothing significant here as well. USD CAD weekly time frame. This FVG has been filled completely. It has traded to the other block. We expect dollar to go lower. So since dollar is the first currency on this pair, it's going to take this thing lower, taking out the sell side liquidity resting below this low. Okay, so we expect a bearish movement for this pair because dollar is bearish, so this is going to go bearish. Now it might not take out this low, but this is we have relatively core lows here. It might not take out the lows, but it will trade lower. I'm actually electing to see it go lower, take out the lows. That's actually what I want to see. Take out the lows because we disrespected this FVG, and I don't think this other block is going to hold it. So we are looking at downside objective, to test this low. That's it for this 4 hours time frame. This is not it. That's not. It's supposed to daily time frame. Let me see. Yeah, it's supposed to. This is Friday, but 4 hours time frame that's not updated. Okay, good. That's finally updated. So we want to see it go lower. I think it's a bearish movement for 4 hours time frame. Liquidity has been swept here on Tuesday. It kept going lower, lower. This is where we are. I want to see it keep going lower. This bearish order block should hold price as resistance to keep going lower to our weekly objective, which is to take out this low, at least straight to this low. That's it for this. USD CHF. We saw downside objective last week. That means the next one is to take out this low. That's the April low. I want to see take out this low. April low should be violated for USD CHF. All right, or at least straight to it. That's what I want to see. It has not updated yet. This is not where price is. That's not updated. Let me see if that's okay. No, not yet. My network is having issues. I think that's not updated yet. If not, would have seen something better. I'll come back to it later. USD JPY. Okay, this is where we are stuck in this range. We are really stuck in it. For me, I'm seeing sell-side liquidity resting here. So if we're expecting lower prices on the dollar, I want to see this thing give way. It's been consolidating here. That's not really good. That's not really good. That's not really good. I want to see it break below 4 hours time frame. Let's see. 4 hours time frame. We've created an order block. So this order block here on 4 hours time frame, I want to see disrespect it go lower. Okay. I want to see it disrespect this 4 hours time order block and then go lower and attack sell side liquidity because I expect bearish movements for the dollar, and the dollar is the first currency on this pair. So I want to see it go lower, attack sell side liquidity. The USD CHF, let me see if okay, we've seen there's a so based on what it has done on USD CHF, this is what I'm targeting. They could rally up. We have very short block here that should act as resistance and then same price lower 4 hours time frame. This has not. Let's allow this update. Let's go to our indices. So indices, we are still bullish. We had some retracements last week, but it's still overall bullish. So one expect it to run this buy side liquidity for the indices. Daily time frame. It has not updated yet. Let's allow it to update. Okay, good. Daily time frame. We want to see it consolidating and then go higher, clear buy side liquidity. We're still bullish for this. Bullish for this as well. Bullish. USD 30, US 30 rather. I did update. Let's now US 30 has broken the bullish order block. This low, it has broken it with momentum. So with this, I think it might retrade back to this volume imbalance here. It might not necessarily take out this low, but if you extend this volume imbalance out, it might retest that volume imbalance again. That's what I'm looking at for that for US 30. Well, these ones, I think to just consolidate and then go higher. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, but overall, we are still bullish on indices. Overall, you can see this movement on Friday to the downside, breaking this low with momentum, taking out this low as well. That's why I said it might want to go lower. So the volume imbalance on daily time frame. Okay, that's for that. That's for that. USD CHF. Okay, that's finally shown. So I want to see this order block here. I think if we go to this low, I want to see this low violated. So this order block here on 4 hours should not hold price. This one here should not hold price. I want to see it give way and go down. I want to see it go down. All right, US 30. I think we might retrade back to this volume imbalance one more time. Okay, except we have a strong push of the other indices like US 500 and US 100. If we have a strong push to the upside, it will force this to also go higher. If not, I think we might have a downside objective for just this one. Gold. We finally saw a movement to the upside, taking out this high. Well, I want to see it go higher. This is the next point of call. Take out this high. I told us in our last analysis that we are bullish for gold, and we saw that happen. We want to see it go higher prices. For gold, I expect bullish movement for gold. Let's wait for this to update a little. That's one thing about MT4. It has issues with updating its data. So we'll just give it a little time to update. So basically, I'm looking at a bearish dollar, week 25. I'm looking at a bullish fiber and bullish cable. I'm looking at bullish AUD USD, bullish NZD USD, USD CAD, USD CHF, and USD JPY. I'm expecting bearish movement for those ones. And then our indices will still remain bullish, except that US 30 might want to go a little lower to the volume imbalance. Then for gold, gold has taken out that's high here, so it looks bullish on daily time frame. 4 hours also looks bullish. I need it to stay this way. This the low of last week should not be violated for this pair. We have series of down close candle, form of a big bullish order block, so it could retest it and then still go higher. That's what I don't want to see it this low violated. It should, if it wants to remain bullish, this low shouldn't be violated for this asset. Gold should continue its bullish movement, taking out this high. That's where I want to see it get to. Take out this high and then target the 3,600 ounce of gold. That's what I'm looking at. Price level 3,600 price level. That's what I'm looking at for gold as new high for gold, or all-time high for gold. So once it takes out this high, that's where I want to see it get to. Okay, that's about that. Basically, that's just it. Bearish dollar, bullish foreign currency, indices still remain bullish. Gold is bullish. BTC is still bullish on BTC as well, though it's not on uh, this particular server on HFM doesn't have BTC. I don't know why, but they don't have BTC. No crypto for this server, so I can pull out the chart for BTC. But from what I analyzed last week, we're still bullish on BTC. So that's the analysis for week 25. Have a pleasant night's rest. Keep in mind that whenever you're trading, you should apply your risk management properly so that you don't over risk and over leverage. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you guys next weekend. Good night.